The guitar's here, you brought it down, so why not?
Yes! Classic muso. Oh, I brought my guitar.
Just so happens I
How
have a
did I
guitar.
get here?
Here's one I prepared earlier.
I'm Ash London and I'm hitting the road to check out some of the best spots New South Wales has to offer. Joining me for the ride are some of Australia's favourite musos, so buckle up, it's gonna be wild. This is The Long Road. Lennox Head, the Rainforest Way. It's been too long. Spent plenty of time up around here. Work and play, music festivals, chilling on the beach, wining and dining. But Troy's a local, so I know this is going to be different.
Boo.
Oh, hello,
How are you?
Cassar-Daley. I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. Welcome to my New South Wales.
There's only one word that sums up Troy Cassar-Daley: iconic. He pens stories about this land, and I can't wait for him to show me around his New South Wales. This place is so beautiful. What was it like growing up amongst this?
It was incredible. I grew up a little bit further south, so we did all these trips up here all the time. And then I loved it so much from the surfing, I decided I'd move.
You are my tour guide.
Yes.
What have we got up first?
Well, we're going to catch up with Delta K, and we'll get to actually see an Indigenous perspective walking through a rainforest.
Jandamani Nyali, Garamanyali, Ugube, Arako Jukun. Welcome to our country, and we call out to our ancestors to look after you while you're here.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. I can't wait to see this country up here, Delta.
Tell me about your connection to this land in particular.
Growing up here as a little kid, we enjoyed swimming in the creek and enjoying the bush tucker that grew abundantly around here.
Going on Delta's walk taught me a few things even about my own country.
Ganga means to think and understand and listen.
But the winner for me was seeing Ash's reactions to the tasting of the food.
Beautiful lolly. Oh, see that lolly that comes out?
Oh my God,
It's
that's
very
beautiful.
sweet and sour. So good for you.
Never tasted that before.
Ugube.
I just want to say thank you from Southern Bunjalung, Gumbanga man. I thought I'd bring you a gift. My grandmother was born in Nambucca Heads, and that she was the inspiration behind this painting, and I did it on this little scarf, and I'd like to give this from one saltwater woman to another, just to say thank you very much for having us today.
Thank you,
They're beautiful.
Boogle Bear. It's gorgeous.
No worries.
All right, front tickets next.
That's right,
boomerang.
next, that's it.
I'll be wearing Mama's scarf. That should get me in, eh?
Yeah. It was so educational, it was so magical, and it was delicious. That experience totally enriched the trip for me because it's not something I would usually do.
And she's made me feel more connected than ever, and I think that's the beauty of it. Whether you're Indigenous or not, your connection should be really, really strong after doing a walk like that. It's great.
After Troy gifted Delta some of his own artwork, we hit the road to Lismore to check out some other local artists.
What style of exhibitions do you get through here, Brett?
We've had the Archibald Prize here. We've got our own Portrait Prize, which is a national exhibition. So we've got, artists from across the country. But this year it was won by a Lismore local.
Well, Antoinette, congratulations on taking out the top prize.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to do our own art right now.
Exciting.
You're going to show us a couple tricks.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's all we can ask for, Antoinette. All right, Troy, you know the rules. No looking.
No.
And you can't take your marker off the canvas.
No.
You might be about to get two mouths, sorry. I've got lots of hair.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
You do luscious locks.
I reckon I'm done.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's spectacular.
Look at the G for the ear.
Okay.
Reflective, downcast
Oh, yeah, I
eyes.
do look a bit sad, don't I?
Reflective.
It's been a big day.
Yeah, do you want to see yours?
It's all there.
I'd love to.
Yours is, it's beautiful. I love it.
The artistic experience here at Lismore Gallery was phenomenal. Antoinette made us feel really comfortable, and it was such a privilege.
So you can get figurative with your piece as well. We can put any body part really on the side of your cup if you'd like.
Don't give him that option, he's very cheeky. So Troy, the king of this industry, how long has it been for you? Why are you laughing? Come on, you
I just think
are.
that's funny. I'm the king of the industry.
What were some of those early gigs like for you?
I've done some great little gigs and some terrible little gigs. I mean, it's at the Brunswick Hotel, where we did some amazing shows there, and I really, really made a lot of friends through that particular pub.
Oh, what a way to end day one of the Rainforest Way, hey?
Not only is this a great place to see live music, but it's just the best pub feed and the best place for a beer.
Pretty heaven, and I'll always take a feed. So, are you hungry?
I feel a palmy coming on, Ash.
Cheers to that, mate.
Here we go.
Love it.
reckon, sis?
Oh yeah, there's a good left off the Hang Ten Reef.
You're just making stuff up, aren't you? Why don't we go and see our mate Sean over here might give us some tips, eh?
That sounds better. Let's
Drag
do
yourself
it.
over
Okay.
here. How are you, mate?
Good, yourselves? Welcome to Byron Bay.
Thank you.
So we're here to do a one-on-one lesson.
So we cater for the complete beginners.
Me?
Or,
That's
yeah.
Or, real bad.
The semi-pros like Troy.
All the old farts just getting back into it. It was such a kick to do a first duck dive, feel like a young kid again.
I've tried to surf before and I've failed miserably. I can't describe the feeling when I got up first go.
That was so good.
Thanks, guys. No, you did really well.
Now, Ash, do you like animals?
Do I like? Are we on animals next?
We're going on the animals.
Sean, I'ma love you and leave you. See you, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks for coming.
I used to love bringing my kids here, Ash.
So good. Well, I don't know if your kids cried when they saw animals, but I'll definitely cry. I have a soft spot.
They cried when they didn't get ice cream.
I'll definitely cry if I don't get an ice cream. Absolutely. Look at the little buffalo.
Welcome to the Macademia Castle.
You like take care of cuddly kangaroos for a living. That's like the best job in the world.
Yes, exactly.
This handwork, I mean, how personal
Then they
is that?
hold on to your hand.
It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Look at us. We're just standing here with one of Australia's greats, surrounded by many of Australia's greats.
It's beautiful.
You're so beautiful. Hi, Papa.
After Troy took us to see the roos, he told me we had one last stop on our little roadie.
Let's get some fish.
Let's go and at least give it a go.
Well, the weather really turned it on for us. It was like Mother Nature kind of showed up at the end there.
Well, matey, your last day on the Rainforest Way, what's been your favourite part?
Look, being able to relive my youth, really. I think, going for a surf, going for a fish, coming back here, where there's a lot of old inspiration for when I first started writing songs for my very first record.
It's pretty rare these days that I meet an artist for the first time. I wasn't expecting to meet potentially the loveliest human being on the planet.
I think what this experience has done for me has been made me appreciate the North Coast. I will be taking my family on the Rainforest Way. Just appreciate and love this area like we should. So if you want me to, we can roll up here. I can go and sing you one of the songs I started in that little tiny house up there in South Golden Beach.
You joking?
I'll have a go.
I would love that more than anything.
To wrap up the Rainforest Way on that beach at sunset with Troy singing, the best word I could use to describe it was spiritual.
People call you by your first name. I'm going back home to where people treat you just the same as they always have back home. Yeah, I'm going back home.
Thank you.
Oh, what a pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever forget that.